Welcome back, you anime lovers. It's your
Yes,
boy
sir.
Blackie Chan,
Comedy Husher himself. What up, everybody?
and we are the Out of Pocket Anime Podcast, and we have a
Ooh, so much better take
special,
two. So much better take two.
special anime episode for y'all today. We're getting into
I bet he
Wistoria,
forgot.
Wand,
Whoosh, whoosh, motherfucker.
and Sword.
Stab, stab, motherfucker.
Wish,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Stab, stab, motherfucker.
I said
Is
whoosh,
that what you be
whoosh.
doing?
I didn't say wish, wish. I said
Whoosh,
whoosh,
whoosh.
whoosh. Yep.
So
Yep. Everybody knows.
if you wrote a manga, it would be he'd be up there going, "Whoosh whoosh, motherfucker, get up off me!"
Dude, how
What is
great
it?
would that be as a manga?
Stab, 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 motherfucker.
How fucking funny would that be to read his shit though? You know what I mean?
Stab, stab, motherfucker.
Every- and
Who's
then
the writer?
Will flips his sword, whoosh whoosh, or fucking his wand, whoosh whoosh, whoosh whoosh. I want pancakes, whoosh whoosh. Like every time he does, he's like whoosh whoosh, nigga. What's the magic word? Whoosh whoosh, nigga.
Who's the artist? Who's
And
the
it'd be
anime manga artist? You're like
on the fucking
black as hell
turtleneck. Do the
with
turtleneck
gold
photo.
chains on.
Yeah. Oh shit, looking like a rock in that fucking Halloween photo. You know what I'm talking about? Or that rock, the rock when he's got the turtleneck and then the chains. He's got the
Ah,
fanny pack.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and the old
that'd be
school
my Arthur
hairdo.
picture. Yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Right next to the banister.
yeah.
Yeah, I know words. What's up,
Right,
ladies?
but with Story of Wand and Sword, and we're getting into the second half of the first season.
That's
So
right. Episodes 7
episodes,
through 12.
yep, 7 through 12.
7 through 12. And I'm not sure, did you only watch 7 through 12 the one time?
Yes, well, except for the last two episodes. So on
You
my way home
rewatched
from work,
those?
I watched the last two episodes.
Okay. Yeah, so I watched it all like as it was coming out because it was such a good show. So I
Mhm.
watched it all as it was coming out. So I watched it all subbed. And then I rewatched it and dubbed when I went to go rewatch it.
Ah, the
Yeah.
good
So
old sub versus dub debate. Let's get into
uh
it.
for one, dubbed is better.
Okay.
Dubbed is better. I
To
will
you,
say
to you,
to everybody.
not to Japanese people.
It'd be, I guess, you wouldn't call it dubbed in Japanese, huh? You would just call it normal.
Yeah, you
You
just call it anime.
would just call it anime. You would just, I guess you
there's
bring up a good
there's
point
no
there.
nothing there. It's just
Yeah.
anime.
I was like, well, it's just dubbed in Japanese then, but it's not dubbed. It's Japanese. Stupid
do
out
you
of the
call
day. Let's
do
get it out early,
you
guys.
call Gladiator dubbed? And like, come on,
Yeah, I don't know where you were going with that example, but
our movies. You don't call English movies dubbed.
no, you don't. You don't. You call them movies. Yeah. Yeah. I at no point was I disagreeing with you. I caught myself before the disagreement.
Yeah,
We're
no,
good
I
here.
was
We're all
just
on the same
explaining.
page.
Yeah,
But I know, like, looking back on it, watching it the second time, for one, I don't think like it's not even that the dub voice doesn't fit Will. It's just that you don't like when you see him. That's not what he sounds like. By the end of the season, I was like, I was fine with it.
do you think dubbed ruined it?
Do I think
Like,
dubbed ruined? I prefer dubbed, the dubbed
what?
version.
Oh, you prefer the
So
dubbed? I thought you said you preferred the
no,
sub.
I prefer the dubbed. I might have said sub, but I meant dubbed.
Yeah, you
I'm pretty
said
sure I said dubbed.
I'm. I
We'll look
want you to
back
go
on it.
back. Yeah, bring
Yeah,
that
we'll
shit
look
all the
back
way
on it.
back.
Well, what I'll do
Edit
is
that shit all the way back.
I'll add a winner on whoever was right.
I was right.
I'm
You're
sure,
gonna see winner right here.
possibly doubt it, but yeah. I mean, the one thing I will say is that will get it. One thing I will say, we'll see
One
for
thing
it.
I will. Yeah.
See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
Just free association, just whatever, dude.
Yeah. What's
But
up with all the
looking back
American
on it,
names? Go
oh, for real though,
ahead. Will, Julius,
right?
Liana.
Yeah, Scion.
Very American. Scion.
Like, what are we
Very
doing here,
American
guys?
names.
Right. But the
Edward.
one I think we covered that in the last episode. I can't remember whatever name you gave him, but it was much better than the name he actually had.
Yeah, I can't
But
remember either.
I
Oh
will say,
man.
looking back on it, like when I watched through it the second time,
Mhm.
it progresses pretty quick.
Yeah, it
Like
does. It
they
moves.
get through it.
Modern
It fucking
anime,
moves.
Shane.
Modern
Comedy
anime. I
comedy
made a
ashra.
fucking note for it. I put a note in it. I was like, and sticking to the modern
Modern
animes,
anime.
they fucking keep it moving, dude.
And that's what makes it so fucking damn good.
MHA, do you guys hear that?
Mhm.
Do you guys hear that?
They keep it moving, but it feels like they just miss a lot.
It doesn't feel like they keep it moving. It feels like
It
they keep going
does.
back and forth between the same fights between 8 episodes.
We could make a whole episode on this.
Dude, it's just
Let's not get
disappointing. All
into
right, it's just
it.
disappointing. It hurts my heart, and
That one argument alone,
I'll
we could
never
have
not get
we could
into it.
argue for an hour.
Fuck, man,
It
they break my heart. This season is breaking
is
my heart,
rough. It is
my
rough, but
achy breaky heart.
it stays consistent with my list. I mean, I don't know about your list of top anime, but anyway,
Fucking
Wistoria Wand
mine
and
is blown
Sword.
the fuck up. Mine is
Yeah,
blown the fuck up. We got to finish the festival because that's what happens at the end here, right?
right.
We got to
Yeah.
finish the festival. Also, can we talk about how fucking lame Julius is?
Wow.
Julius is the
Want to get
fucking
to
ice
that, but a
guy,
little
right?
bit later. Yeah, and he wait, hold on. You're talking about
Yeah,
how lame he is in that fight because
yeah,
I was thinking about a moment immediately, and we'll get to that moment that's in the dungeon. But go
yeah.
ahead.
It's just a
I
continuing
forgot.
theme.
Yes, I
They
didn't
do a
like him.
good
I just
job
like him
of
more in the future. But continue.
yeah. I was like, this is fucking lame. Like he makes all those copies to fight Will, right?
That was dope.
Because
I thought that was dope. When
I
I first
didn't
saw the whole copy shit, I was like, "That's pretty OP." To
I
have
didn't
6 versions of you that can all cast magic at somebody, OP.
like I get it's powerful, but like so as far as like what you're saying, you're not wrong there. That's not why I don't think it's dope. I thought it was
It's like
stupid.
shadow clone jutsu,
Yeah, yeah, that's
water clone
exactly what
jutsu.
it is. Yep.
I was like, "Oh shit, these
Yeah,
motherfuckers
niggas
out
up there
here,
throwing up gang
niggas
signs and
out here,
shit,
Julius out here going like
spelling out his name.
crystal clone jutsu."
You know, anytime I see anybody doing hand signs, I swear to God, I just want one person, one time in one anime to go, "Where you from, cut?
Oh, what you repping, cut?
Where you from, cut?"
And then start
Just
weaving
once,
shit himself.
just once, and
Oh,
I'm
where you?
done.
Oh, I don't know if I fucked your
Fix it,
ears.
fix it. It didn't yet, but it
All right,
will.
all right,
Fix it.
cool. All right,
Cool,
go
we're
ahead.
good. All right, but yeah, I just want that to happen once. But this is where we start like before Julius, when he rolls up on him with the doors and shit that we talked about in the last episode. Funny ass shit when we start talking about him rolling up on the
Hilarious,
doors. You guys got to check that
hilarious.
out. We'll have
I
it linked
fuck
below.
Jesus. Oh my
We'll
god,
have it linked below.
shit
How
was
that hasn't been
hilarious.
shorted yet, I don't know. But
Give it some time. I was hoping that you would put it in a clip, and then from there I would
I
short it.
figured you're waiting
I'm
on
trying to
me.
hold it.
Yeah, I figured. But that shit's fucking hilarious. But he rolled in like a thug and like a true villain.
Hmm.
And this just makes him look like a real McBitch.
Yeah, it does.
Like, I think it's stupid because he's like, it's like, all right, dude, you guys talk about how weak and how pathetic this dude is, and you need 6 people to attack him. Like, go 1-on-1, dude. Don't talk about it,
Well,
be
it,
about
it
it.
definitely should have been easy. The amount of shit he's talking, because he's talking Bleach level shit. This man's just like, haha, I got the win. This is so easy. Suck my dick, nigga. I'm gonna kill you. Actually, suck all 8 of my dicks, nigga. And
Yep.
it completely backfires on him because Will, throughout that fight, was an absolute thug.
Yeah.
Absolute thug the entire time,
Yeah.
talking
But
all kinds of fucking shit.
yeah. I'm
The
not
shit
done
talk
talking
was
about how lame.
legendary.
I'm not done talking about how fucking lame Julius is. When
Why
he's
can't we
making
get
those
on the
copies,
Will?
because we got to finish talking about how lame Julius is. All right. He makes all these copies, right?
Okay.
What is it? 8, 10? I don't fucking know. It's a lot. He's all, hey, Will, you like my car? Will's talking next level shit. Next level shit. And the best this nigga can come up with is, hey, my copies have been known to go boom.
That shit was hilarious.
I was like, you are so fucking lame. It's like, you suck, dude.
That shit was hilarious. Little
You
did he
suck.
know.
Also, I'm not sure. Were you listening to like the announcing
Yeah.
that was going
He
on in
was
the
like,
background?
"Oh shit! There's 8 of them. What the fuck is that?"
The
I
announcing
loved it.
was the worst.
I loved it. I thought that shit was hilarious.
You realize, all right, this isn't like the first we've seen of Julius's magic in the whole festival, right?
That is the first that they've
No,
seen.
because he's using some of his magic as they're like trying to get there.
Yeah, but that's the first that they've seen of that whichever style
Of
he used,
no, it wasn't because
which was
he was
the
fucking using
multiple people.
fucking ice shit to get over people.
Yeah, but he wasn't using multiple clones.
No, but there's a point to this.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
let me get there. So he's fucking using ice level fucking shit to like skate through people and skate by people. And he fucking after he makes a clone, fucking Snape, the fucking genius, the fucking closest
Edward,
ever
it's my
to the
boy.
fucking yeah, Snape. That's what I said, man. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah, Edward.
Fucking the closest to the Majivander. His fucking brilliant insight is he says this, and I put it in go. He says, "Yeah, that's ice magic right there. There's no mistaking it." Nigga, that's all
And
he's been using this whole time. This
yeah,
whole time, all
I don't
he's been
even.
using is ice
Who
magic.
cares?
This nigga's got blue hair, and the first thing you say when he makes clones is, "Oh yeah, that's ice magic. There's no mistaking it. He's using ice magic."
Yeah,
They also all go to school with this nigga. They know what kind of magic he uses.
yeah. Who cares?
I do, because I listen to
Why?
everything.
It's Edward, dude.
It's fucking Snape.
It's Edward.
Take them.
He
Take them. Dude, I'm telling you, if we go to that author,
puts the
if
vial up.
if we go to fucking if we go to the manga creator,
Spit it out, Jesus!
I you should have said that before I spit it out.
Good lord!
Yeah, if we go to the manga creator, we're like, hey man, Edward, that's Snape, right? Do you think he would admit it? You
Probably
think he
not.
admits it?
No.
He's got a
The ego. The ego.
right? No, I
No.
created him all on my own.
Yeah.
He lost the love of his
No
life when he was
influence?
little, and he was evil,
Yeah.
and now he's not. He uses dark
Yeah.
magic,
Yeah.
and now he's a teacher.
Now he's a dark magic teacher who talks
Have
under
you?
his tone and wears all
I've
black
never
and
even read it. Would you call it? Would you call it Harry
seems evil,
Potter?
but is really amazing and perfect.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Um
I've never seen that. Never seen that a day in my
no, but
life.
see, one crucial aspect that you've missed
Yeah,
to Julius being the shittiest is that someone has to make him the shittiest. Someone has to be that vocal piece, that focal
they're
point
so extra.
that just makes that person look that much more shitty. And Will fucking came through. Cause that whole time he's like, yeah, you know what? I grew up with the bitch and she was 2 years old.
That shit had
I
me
had to deal
fucking.
with 8 of
That
those at
shit had
2.
me rolling.
And
He's
he's
like,
just walking.
congratulations, you haven't even mastered
Dude,
something that she
she
created when she was
mastered at,
fucking 2 years old.
and I
Bitch
was
was
like,
crawling, nigga.
oh shit. I
Yeah,
was like, grill him. And he's walking towards him
yeah.
slowly. Like
Slowly,
I've been there, done that.
slowly.
This is elementary.
Literally,
Um, so
literally.
yeah, what I
Also,
love about
not sure
Will
if
is
you
that
caught it.
he's
Go ahead, go
hold
ahead.
on, he snaps into these moments where he he's edgy. And I keep saying the word fucking edgy because I will say it to this day.
Fucking corny.
Every main character in
Will's
anime
just
has to
edgy.
have a little bit of edge.
He's fucking corn. He's a fucking cornball.
All right? I'm talking to
He's not
you.
edgy.
You know who I'm talking to. That comment from a few months ago where you said no, every main character isn't
Oh, I
edgy.
forgot. Yeah, you can't let shit
Every
go.
main character isn't edgy. Will's edgy,
He's not.
and you
He's a
see it
fucking
here.
cornball.
Anyway, he
Yeah,
made Julius look like a little bitch. And that's what I loved about it. It was
he
more
did.
so
He
Will
did make
making
him.
him look like a bitch
It did
than
make
it
him look
was
like a bitch.
Julius being a bitch, if that makes sense.
Uh,
To
I,
me,
yeah, I would disagree with that, but I do
it
like.
makes
I don't
sense.
think.
You follow that.
Yeah, I agree. He made him look like a bitch. I would say it's the opposite. I would say
I think it's more
Julius
of
is a
that.
bitch, right?
You agree that
But
both happened, right? Like he's a
correct.
bitch, and then he
Yes.
also made him look like a bitch. I believe
Yes.
it was more of him making him look like a bitch
Also,
than him being a bitch.
I am begging you guys. I need you guys to put this in the comments below if it's a thing. Do they ever explain out these goddamn fucking credits? Ever? They constantly talk about these credits. And I got to jump just a little bit in this one and we'll come right back to it. But at one point, Professor Snape was like, "Yo, Julius is showing us why he has 10,000 plus credits." What? How does he get these fucking credits, man? We keep
Yeah,
talking about these credits like they mean something to me.
and
Where are we getting these numbers, dog?
I'm jumping as well. But how does everyone not respect the nigga with 13,000 credits? And yet they're all respecting Will for fighting the one with 13,000 credits. So I get it. Like he whooped his ass in that final shit. But like the fact that Julius isn't respected, even though he's a piece of shit and he's a bitch, that we like obviously we wouldn't. But the fact that the school isn't, and yet they all switched up and like became cool with Will, it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Dude, on top of that, later in the
That's all
show,
I'm saying.
yeah, and this is where I got to jump a little bit because that got brought up in the fight. But I gotta jump for a little bit because later in the show, while they're in the dungeons, and we'll get into the whole dungeon shit later. But while they're in there, they talk about the credits of the monsters, and they go
Yeah.
by the one
What's worse?
1,000 rule.
So 12 would be
And they're like,
12,000.
yeah, 12 is 12 would be 1,200. Uh,
Word.
yeah,
Are you sure?
1,002. Yep,
Okay.
yep. It'd be 1,200. No, I think you're
No,
actually right.
because
You're right. You're right.
230 would be
1,000 rule.
230,000.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they just say that this
Hmm.
whole time they've been like, oh, his credits were 27,
I was shocked
27
they didn't say that
points,
earlier.
27 credits, and they're like, oh,
I didn't
the
know it was
1,000 rule.
27,000, you bitch.
Like that's a big difference.
That's a massive difference.
Yeah, and also, why wouldn't we just fucking say that number?
Yeah. It's
You know
like
what I mean?
calories. You know how calories works the
K
same
cals.
way.
Yeah, K cals versus
Where you got
calories.
12 calories, it actually means 12,000 calories
Yeah, because it's K
on a
cals and calories.
label.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all stupid. It's all fucking stupid. Yeah, just fucking say what it is, man. Just say what
Fucking
it is.
stupid.
Just say what it is. Like, why would we who's making up these fucking credit? Whoever designed this whole credit
And to
bullshit,
bring it in the way they brought it in,
I
fuck
will
you.
never
Fuck
let it
you.
go. I'm telling
Fuck
you right
you.
now. I hope this podcast gets super big.
About to move it. Ugh.
No
Go ahead.
noise. That was great.
You hope it gets really big?
I
You
hope it
hope the
gets really
podcast gets really
big
big? Mm.
just so you can hear every single season, every single time you guys bring up credits. I'm going to write down all of this fucking
It's gonna be a
nonsense
compilation.
because
We're gonna make
even
little compilation videos.
of me just fucking
Season
yelling
1,
about the
what the
credits.
fuck? Season
Yeah.
2, what the fuck? Just
Yep.
over and over.
Yeah, because even with the credits, okay? You don't
Mhm.
need credits to go up. You can create your own magic, right? We already established that in the last one. Create your own magic, or you can get the credits. They can also just get you on potential now. They threw that in there. Did you catch that?
I didn't catch that.
Oh yeah.
Potential.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote that shit down. They're like,
I didn't
yeah,
catch that.
if they see potential in you, they can also just pull you up to the tower. And they'd be like, hey, we think they're really good and talented, so we're just gonna pull them up to the tower. Like, what the fuck? All right. So
So there's
that's
no
it.
requirements.
There's no requirements. It's just do they want you or do they not? Because
At any point they can decide they
yeah,
want you.
yeah, it's fucking
That's what that
ridiculous.
last law
Yeah, but all right,
means.
I'm done with the credits. Back to our regularly scheduled program. All right,
Yeah.
grab the cup, nigga.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back to the festival. In case you guys can't
Yeah.
keep up.
That was stupid. What did you think
Grab the
about that?
fucking cup
No,
the
but
whole
no.
time.
Not about him grabbing the cup, but like the person just coming in. Like
I
they
thought that
wrote
was
in
smart
that
as shit.
person came in.
Like when he walked in and grabbed the cup,
Yeah.
the
You
elf
like the
dude.
fact that they did that because he
I
didn't
did.
grab it
I did.
immediately.
I fucking love that shit. That
Uh,
made me so happy.
that was stupid.
Cause when Julius
He could have
saw
been
him,
here when they were
yeah,
all fighting. He could have been there
yeah,
and grabbed it.
I was like, nigga, you made 8 copies and not one of them thought to grab the cup, nigga.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
Like,
that's
what are we
stupid.
doing? That's
It's
the whole
stupid.
game.
Yeah.
Like, you guys suck, dude. And the
Yeah,
second
no.
that nigga walked up and grabbed the cup while they were fucking fighting and shit, I was dying laughing.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
the first thing I yelled, because remember, when they showed him, like, when they were starting that fight, he was walking to the cup.
Yeah.
And Will showed up. And they're like, it's Will, hold on. I go, why is he holding on? He's literally 2 steps away from the cup. Just
He
grab that
could
shit,
reach
nigga.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
Like,
why I thought it was all stupid because he could have just grabbed it then and there.
yeah. And then he loses and ends up fucking you know, fucking doing the dishes and fucking
And the
apologizing
dwarf shit. Yeah.
to the doors and shit like that. And it's like, but did he lose? Like, yeah, he lost, but he lost to
Oh, he
Will.
lost. Oh,
Yeah,
he lost
he
because the whole
lost.
school doesn't even fucking respect that
But
dude now.
did he lose? Because he didn't lose to Will. Like, he got beat up by Will.
Oh, he lost.
But
He
you
lost.
know, but lost the battle, not the war.
He didn't. Will didn't grab the cup. That was all
Yeah,
that
I
didn't
thought that
happen.
was the whole point of the, and maybe I just misunderstood
No,
that.
no. The whole point was him getting his ass kicked.
Because they could have just fought that shit in the street.
Yeah, but
If it was
remember,
just gonna be
Julie
a
said,
fight.
"I want to whoop your ass in front of everybody." You remember that?
Yeah, all he had to do was grab the fucking cup and he would have whooped his ass in front of everybody.
That's not whooping his ass in front of everybody, Shane.
Exactly what that is.
No, it isn't, Comedy
That's a
Hashira.
win, sir.
No, it
That is a
isn't.
win.
Uh-uh.
You don't have this. I've said this so many times this podcast. You don't have that mindset because you have the mindset of a fucking loser. All
Yeah,
right.
I think you missed the entire point of them setting up that fight.
I didn't miss the entire point of the
Yeah, you
game.
did.
That's the difference.
You missed the entire point of them fighting.
I didn't miss the entire point of the game. The point of the game is to win the game.
That
you play to
what
win.
you don't realize
the game.
is that Julius was moonwalking to the cup, waiting for him to get there. He could have.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
Julius
Is that what
like,
you're telling me?
Oh, I've been waiting. the cup's right here. He's like, oh. I've been waiting.
Pulling some Terry Crews moves. Where you at, Will? Where you at, Will? You gonna let me touch it? Ooh, you gonna touch it? Not gonna touch it. Gonna touch it? Not gonna touch it.
He was waiting the whole time to throw hands with him. That's the one thing I respect about Julius. He sat there and waited and said, "Let's get it."
He definitely didn't wait. It was definitely walking to the cup
and waited.
I don't remember him sitting.
You don't think he could have flew in? You don't think he could have sent one of his clones running?
That's my point. He should have. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh,
we're doing where you make up. That's right. I forgot you do this. All right, guys. Just so you guys know, he is making up a scene.
This is what
right
he did.
Now. Continue.
Literally, Julius was walking up, just pointing.
This didn't happen at all.
Pointing at people.
I know, right? Me.
And then he said,
number
one. Hey, yo, Edward.
Stupid.
Told you I was going to do it.
So dumb.
I told you.
This is so ridiculous.
And then he said, oh, wait, hold on. I got to tie my shoe. And he tied his shoe and he said, oh, is that Will? Is that Will?
So ridiculous.
And then that's when he threw hands.
So ridiculous. Because all I was thinking the whole time is, first off, when he punched that nigga, he gave him the Narnian fist of justice. And punched the shit out that nigga.
When he did that?
That was a fucking punch.
I literally yelled, Falcon punch!
I doubt you actually yelled
No,
that.
I swear to God I did.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
And to God at that, that's fucked up, dude. And
you
then
think whatever you want.
Narnian fist of justice.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that punch, and right after that punch is when homeboy grabs the cup, and I go, all that just to lose. All of that You just
You
fought
think
Scion. You
the
just
problem is you think he lost.
he did. He
He didn't
lost.
lose.
He lost.
Just because you don't grab the cup doesn't mean you don't win.
That's exactly what that means. Yeah.
No.
Because you gotta grab the cup to win. So if you don't grab
Nope.
the cup, you lose.
Says who?
The rules, nigga. That's why he didn't win. I
That's
don't
what you think.
oh, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous, sir.
Will's about to become a
Fucking
Magiavander.
ridiculous. Ah, maybe.
Who really won?
All right, dude. Okay. Dwarves like to fucking party. Did you write that down in your notes?
They like to drink. I know that much.
Fucking they like to dwarves like to fuck party.
I
I'm
know they
with
like to
that.
drink
I'm with
because
that.
when they were watching him scrub dishes, they were fucking kicking back.
Putting it down, dude. Putting it the fuck
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. They went from,
Yep.
yo, whoa, Will, chill, to, yeah, fuck you, Julius.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yep. Talking all that shit. Talking all that shit. They're like,
That's our boy Will over there.
like, say something, but don't.
Say something,
Please,
Nick. Say
please don't.
something.
I've been drinking
Whoa,
all
whoa.
night.
Put the
Whoa,
wand
wait.
down. Put the wand down.
My bad, fam. My bad, dog. I was just playing, dude.
I was
I was
just
just
playing with you,
playing,
man. Come
man.
on, man. Come on. I was
Those
playing with
fucking
you.
doors. Those fucking doors, dude. They like to party. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And then on top of that, Will gets back to school. And it's a fucking party for him. He's living it up.
Dude, that shit was hilarious seeing Colette be like, yo, I wonder if him, getting all this attention is gonna
Yeah,
get to his head. And he's like, I love
he's like,
it.
this is the best.
This is awesome.
Yo, Colette trying to fuck for sure, dude.
Holy.
Colette trying to
Wow.
fuck, bro.
They weren't hiding that at all. Like, if you were wondering in the first 6 episodes if Colette wanted to fuck, the first 3 episodes of 7 through 9,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, yeah.
So
7 through 9, you find out real quick she
so
wants to fuck.
as you guys, the fans, not you, but as you guys know,
Mhm.
Blackie Chan likes to make up scenes and shit like that because he's got a very vivid imagination. Things happen. I will legit have to rewind something because when I make something up, I know I make it up in my head, but
Mhm.
I'm like, I also didn't catch what actually happened because in my head, this is the way it went. So I have to rewind it. And legitimately, when they all were asking him to join his team, I literally heard him go, "Oh, so y'all want the new hotness? Old and busted,
Okay.
new
Okay.
hotness."
Yeah, that's
And
a lie.
I go, he
You
didn't
didn't hear
say
that.
that.
You didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, that's not what he said. And I had to rewind it and re-listen to what he actually said, where he got all excited and shit. I was like, yeah, that was clearly made up in my head, but I didn't hear what he actually said. But that is what I heard him say.
That's
He
not
said,
what you heard him say.
new hotness.
Nah.
New hotness.
You
Old
just
and
gonna
busted, new hotness.
you
That's
just
all
gonna
I
lie like
heard.
that?
I lie all the fucking
Unbelievable.
time, man. It's what
Yeah.
I do. It's what liars
Yeah.
do. We lie.
Absolutely wild how obvious they made Colette like
Bro, Will's
um
got game, though.
want him. She
That
was
is
following
one
him
thing.
around everywhere and wanted
Dude,
him. But what's going on with the gay dude?
hold on. Hold on. Don't
Where's
be
the
mad.
situation here?
Don't be mad because Will became the Rizzler. All
That was
right?
so out of left field. I was like, wait, hold on. He liked
Yo,
him?
yeah, Rusty trying to fuck too, dude.
And at
Right? Is that
first,
his name? Rusty?
I don't remember. I literally do not
I'm gonna
remember.
continue to call him Rusty
I
because
have
I
no
think
idea.
that's it.
But
If
real
it's
quick,
not, I'm gonna let you guys
when he
know. I
first
couldn't care less, but
when
I'm
he
gonna call him
first
Rusty.
when he first showed up again, I forgot that that was a boy roommate. I was like, wait, hold on. Is he the boy room? Is he a boy again or is he not? I
Is
remember
he
he
a
was the
boy
roommate.
again?
Yeah, like is he a boy again or is he a girl or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can't remember. And then when she said, "Aren't you a boy?" That's when I was like, "Oh my god.
Dude, can
I didn't
we?
know. I didn't know. Did you know?"
Yes.
No, I mean, did you know he was going to like him?
Oh no, no, fuck no, fuck
That's
no.
intense.
Because anime is usually like
They don't. Have you seen an anime that did that?
yeah. That's why I was
This
like, animes will do like this little like weird, like intimacy between like really like roommates and friends. But when they ask about it, it's always like, nah, it's not like that.
What animes have you seen that in?
I literally was trying to think of it right now. I know it's a thing, but like where it's like two dudes are roommates, they get along really well, and the chick will get super jealous because they're friends. They'll be like, "Oh, what's your guys' deal?" She'll be like, "Nah, that's my brother." Oh, that's this, or oh, that's that. But this is the first anime I've seen in a while. There's some out there like this, but this is the
I'm
first one I've
sure
seen in a
there's some out there
while.
like this, but like
But this, yeah,
from this
legitimately,
type of
where
anime where they
it's the
throw that
first
in
one I've
there
seen in a while where it's like, yeah, where
in
she
like
was
a
like, "Hey,"
straightforward shonen.
yeah, she was like, "Hey, what's your deal?" And he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to fuck." And Colette
Yeah,
was like, "Yo, I'm trying to fuck," and you're a
yeah.
dude.
And I was
And
like, wait a minute. I go, whoa, I've never seen this.
yeah, you're like, oh, but you're a
Absolutely
dude.
hilarious though, because he was cooking her.
Yeah, he ate that bitch up, dude.
he was he was cooking her. I was
Dude, the
like,
wild thing was like all they
dude,
did all the like
he's
still
good.
shots. They did all the still
Yeah,
shots of the like people realizing what was happening. But like legit, dude.
that was
Normally
awesome.
when you have that main character who's got like everybody trying to fuck, like he's usually pretty awkward and it's very clear which one he's into and stuff like that. But he's usually like super awkward around the girl he likes. Like Will's got fucking game, dog.
He
Like
doesn't
at
like
one,
Colette.
but remember he rolled up on her. We don't know that yet. We don't. He
He
hasn't
doesn't like
really.
Colette.
I don't know. We'll
You
see.
think he likes Colette right now?
I do. You
That's
don't?
crazy.
Will trying to fuck, dude.
No,
I
he's
don't
trying
care
to
what nobody
fuck
says.
Elfina,
Will
whatever her
trying to
name
fuck,
is.
dude. Will trying to fuck. But he was like, "Oh wow, never seen you normal clothes before. My heart's racing." I was like, "Ooh, get you some, Will." I was like, "Ooh, Will, get you some."
And you're
And
saying
then I
somebody who
don't
likes her would say what Will said.
someone who has game. Yeah, I'm just saying he has
No,
game.
someone who likes her. You said he
I
likes
don't
her.
even. You cut me off. I don't even remember the point I was trying to prove. At this point, I just know what my argument was with you.
That Will
Don't
likes
even
her.
know. I know he likes her, but who don't? What's up, Colette? Will ain't doing it
Just
for
good
you.
shit.
Hey, it
Will
looks
definitely
like
don't like
it,
her.
it looks like Will and Rusty got a thing going on, Colette. So come holler at your boy, the comedy house Shira. Uh, I've always left women unsatisfied, and I would love to do that for you.
Well, she's already got that with Will. So if you want someone that's gonna satisfy you, you come on over here to Blackie Chan.
Okay, okay,
Anyway,
okay. Yeah.
on to the next point. He gets
No,
famous, right? He blows up after that whole thing, and the robot, the
I'm not.
AI, the
Were we?
female AI,
What?
comes to him about the Proxys exam. What's up
Oh, the
next?
female AI. I wasn't even done talking about Colette and them yet, man. Just keep it
Why?
moving. I just,
We spent
bro.
the last 10 minutes talking about him.
I can talk about as long as I fucking want, nigga.
All right, what else?
I had one more thing to add. One more thing to add. Fucking the fact that what's his face, Rusty, right? Did we establish his name is Rusty?
I don't know what his name is. I don't.
He was like yo. She was like, "Hey, I want you to back off." And he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fuck your mans. And there ain't nothing you're gonna do about
Is
it.
that what he
I'm gonna
said?
do it right in front of
Who's
you." That
making
is
up
what
stuff
he
now?
said verbatim.
Who's making up shit now?
Still you.
You.
Still you. He for
That's a
sure
whole
said
scene.
that.
He did
I
not
heard
say
him.
that. He did
I
not say
heard
what
him say
episode?
it
What
with
episode?
all the episodes.
Yeah, all of them.
All the episodes. You argue like a toddler, by the way.
Oh, I do. Yeah, yeah. Not you.
Name that exact episode. Name that. You argue like a toddler.
So toddlers ask
All right.
which episode you saw it in.
So the AI bitch you were
That makes a
talking
whole
about.
lot of sense.
Are you talking about Riri? Are you talking about Riri? Are you talking about is that the AI bitch you were talking about?
I don't know who Riri is.
Liana, the fucking the bad bitch.
I know who Liana is.
Now, real quick, is it Liana or Lihana? Like with an H in there.
Pick your poison.
All right, I'm gonna go with Liana.
Yeah,
and then I'm
I
gonna
don't
add
know for
little.
sure.
I'm gonna add a little breathy in there. So it's like Liana. So it's like you don't know if I said Liana or Lihana, and then
Yeah.
I'll just be whichever one's
I'm
right.
assuming it's the American version, which is Liana.
Okay. I was like, which one is the American version?
Lihana might be
You said that
another.
when you said the American version. I was genuinely like, huh, which one? And that is. Well, we both know the answer to this clearly, but that just
But
so
just
we're
to
both on the
confirm,
same page.
just to
That
confirm.
one is. Yeah, I
Mm.
literally in all of my notes, I kept calling her Rihanna the whole time.
Yeah, I just kept calling her AI.
Why?
Because she talks like an AI.
Yeah, it confused me when you first brought it up. I was like, AI,
All
that
you gotta do
AI
is
bitch.
watch
I was like,
dub.
What AI?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch dub.
Yeah, it's like iRobot. Your power does not compel, or something like what did she say over and over again in iRobot? Your power does not compel, or something like that.
I don't
You know what I'm
remember.
talking about?
I
She
don't.
kept
I
chanting
have.
something over and over again.
I
iRobot, Will
watched it.
Smith, Mark Barksdale. You don't remember?
Mark Barksdale. Don't give Mark that. Don't give
Looks
him
just like him.
don't give him Will Smith. He does not look like Will Smith.
That's prime Will Smith.
Jesus Christ. All right.
iRobot?
Yeah.
It's not
Uh
prime Will Smith?
but Liana, the prime Mark Barksdale, I thought you were saying.
No, Will Smith.
Yeah. Liana is a bad bitch. That's a bad bitch right there. If you had to pick between Colette and Liana, who you picking?
Colette.
Really?
I don't like AIs.
Dude, I like Liana because there's
No
something about
personality.
she got dead eyes.
Dead eyes, because
She
she's an
got dead eyes.
AI.
That does it for me. I was like, hey, I don't know what
So
your
you
deal
like
is.
just
Dead
you just
eyes,
like
like
obedient dead eyes, huh?
obedient dead eyes. That sounds exactly like how you describe the women you're looking for.
That's you.
That's why you started giggling because you're
That's
like,
what
that
you
does.
want.
That's with the exception of the dead eyes. You're spot on.
Don't try to flip this
Um,
on me.
she was spitting bars,
That's
by the way.
you.
Were you listening to the fucking little comments she was making here and there? She
No.
said something that I didn't fucking think about at all, and I was like, holy
I'm sure you
shit.
wrote it down though.
I did write it down. She said, when she said we're the leftovers, did you catch that part?
No.
She said it like 4 different times throughout there. So essentially she said they're all 6 years, right? And we've established that they just fucking just take people for whatever reason up to the tower part, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, hey, if we're in our 6th year and we haven't got up to the tower yet, that's because they took all the people with talent, dog.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody left. That's a 6 year. We've all been here for 6 years. We've had 6 years of chances to get pulled up there. And we have not been pulled up, which means we are the trash. We are the
Mm-hmm.
leftovers. We're getting to 6 years and we haven't been pulled up yet. I was like, oh shit, Liana. I was like, over here spitting fucking bars, dude. I was like, I didn't think about that shit at all. That is
That
correct.
turned you on or what?
A little bit. Got semi right now thinking
Jesus,
about her
dude.
saying it. Yep. Sitting. Just sitting there with semi.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you still don't know how many people have actually been pulled to the tower from her freshman year.
Do you?
No.
But
But I'm
you
not
would
the one
assume
commenting on it.
it's all the people with talent because she just said that.
That might be 3 people.
It could be, but if there's only 3
How
people
big
with
is the
talent,
school?
I don't fucking know.
That's the point. You
But
don't
if you
know
had
enough.
6 years, if
Why are
you've
you
had six
so
years to get
why are
pulled
you
up,
so hard on for what she said if you don't even know how many people have been
because
pulled?
you have 6 years to get pulled up,
And
and they
you don't
pull
how
people
many
up
have they
if
pulled?
they want you.
How many have they pulled?
If the we
How
found the
many have they
reasons,
pulled?
right? We have like 5
How
different
many have they
reasons.
pulled?
I literally told you 5
We
minutes ago.
don't
I don't
know.
fucking know.
So then how does
Are you
this
gonna
make
make me repeat
sense?
it 4 more times, motherfucker?
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
god
I
damn,
am.
dude. So we know they pull people when they just like somebody or see talent, right? They've said that in the show. They're like,
Yes,
yeah,
you said
yeah,
that. You've said that multiple times.
yeah. So we've heard that. We can
Yes,
establish
from
that.
you multiple
Yeah.
times.
I'm gonna ask you again so you can see how annoying it is. Do you remember that? Do you
Yeah, I
remember when they
remember
said
that.
that?
Yeah, you've said
Okay.
it multiple times.
All right. So they'll pull people for that.
Yeah.
They'll pull people if they create their own magic.
Okay, you said
They'll
that.
pull people when they hit what is it? Fucking what was the credit amount? Do you remember the credit amount by chance?
It's got to be around 15,000, somewhere around there, because
We'll
that
we'll go
Julius
with
dude was close.
yeah,
That
we'll
Julius dude was close, so I
yeah, so we'll go with 15. Okay. Just so
probably
we're not
more,
sitting here
but
trying to just so we're not sitting here trying to figure it out for 30
yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we know those three aside from like graduation right that, right? So those three reasons those so you could get pulled up before you graduate,
Correct.
right?
Before you earn enough credits.
So you would think just common sense anybody with talent, anybody who can do those three things are probably pretty gifted. They're all
Okay.
gone. So all that's left is just the riffraff that's in the school, the average, the mediocre.
You don't know that.
You do because you have those three options.
How do you know that the
I don't
majority have already been
all
pulled?
right, I guess here's what I'm trying to say. You don't necessarily have to agree with the logic of it,
That's what I'm saying.
but the story is creating that logic
I don't think
by
so.
her adding that in. The
I don't
story
think
is
so.
creating that logic. Probably
I
because you
think
didn't hear it.
no, you're not hearing me. You're just hearing yourself right
I
now.
heard you. I
You're not
disagree with
hearing
you.
me.
There's a
Yeah.
difference.
No, what I'm saying is we don't know how many of those have been pulled from those three reasons that you listed
I did
multiple
hear that.
times
Yes.
over and over again. We don't know. And from everything we've heard so far, it's a rare amount of people who get pulled on those three reasons. Correct?
We don't know that.
What would not lead it to being rare when you got people who create magic? We only know one person who's two people who've created magic, three people maybe.
So, but we don't know all the people. Your argument
That's
for
what I'm saying
against
though.
mine is the same argument against
No, no, no,
yours.
no, no. My argument is not that. My argument is that we don't know, which is why you can't say that the majority have already been swiped away and we're the leftovers. Bitch, we don't know how many have actually been pulled since your class. And anytime they bring up those three moments, it's always rare people who aren't common. Or else, why wouldn't it be rare?
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think
That
it's.
makes no sense.
I think they got left. I think I agree
So
with
you
her on
think
this one.
so you think majority of her class got picked to go in there
All right,
and
scratch
that
that.
there's
Let me
a
rephrase.
small
Let me rephrase. So that way, because you're still gonna disagree with me, but I want you disagreeing on the right on like what I actually think. So let me rephrase that. I think the book the anime has framed the world now to where they believe that all the talent is gone. And so everybody left is mediocre.
you're saying all of the talent as in just whatever amount that
Yeah,
is,
the
small or big, doesn't
correct.
matter, the true
Correct.
talent has been gone.
That's the way
I-
they
that's
framed the
where
anime.
we were missing each other cuz I was framing it as the big versus the small, the
No,
proportion.
it
The
yeah,
proportion. You're saying, oh, she meant leftovers, as in, even though it's 80% of us, 90% of us, we're still all leftovers.
correct.
I was saying, oh, I
Yeah.
was arguing the proportions of, oh,
No.
people still get into the tower and it takes them there. And I'm like, how can you frame people as leftovers when there's only 10%
Yeah.
of that
It
population actually making it in on that small requirement?
right. And that's why but that's why and you probably missed it where I said speaking strictly to the 6 years. The
Yeah,
6 year
no, I
is your
get it.
last year at the
Yeah,
academy,
you've been there
right?
6 years, but only
And
10% from that 6 years was my point,
yeah,
have
and
been
I'm
pulled to the tower.
yeah, and you're and that's why I
That's
was
what
like,
I was trying to say.
yeah, and what I'm saying is that every year is going to be different, right? Every year is going to be different, but the way the anime is framing it is that if these are your qualifiers, that means the people with talent are going to be able to hit one of those three markers, right?
Quickly,
Quickly.
quickly.
So maybe this year, this group, the class of
Yeah, man.
2025
Eh,
is 10%. The class of 2026 is 3%. The class of 2027 is
that's not,
13%.
but we don't know
Like
that. Yeah,
right, but my point being is that no
but the
matter the number, no matter the class, even though each class is going to have a different amount of talent and
yeah,
each year there's going to be new talent coming in that
right.
by the time you hit your 6th year, if you're still in the
Y-
school, There are so many ways to get up. If you're not up, you're a leftover. As framed
Eh,
clearly, as
no,
we see Will,
mm-mm.
like I don't think any nigga who watches this is gonna be like, yeah, Will can't do shit. Will's no talent. Like Will's fucking that's a motherfucker right there.
Yeah, but and I see what you're saying. I just think you're exaggerating it. I think you're saying that uh
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to a little more detail for me.
yeah, I'm getting there. Um
Mm.
you're exaggerating it in that she's framing it as, or the show, you're saying the show is framing it as there's been all these years where
Mhm.
each range happens 25, 10, 5, doesn't matter. And then by the time you're a 6 year, you're the leftovers. I get it. I get that frame of mind. But what my point of view is, the majority of the tower isn't that 10%, 5%, 25%, whatever of each class. That majority of that tower is people who've made it through 6 years of work and then became good enough, because that's the majority of the student body in general. You'd have a
Mm.
very small sector
And
like the
that's
Magia
why
Vander.
and
And
that's why you
hold on,
believe
that they didn't frame it as just
well,
that.
that's I'm saying that's why you believe that the numbers matter.
Right.
Yeah, we disagree.
Yeah, no, I get it. You're on her side where it's like, oh, well, we're not even really considered compared to the
Yeah.
ones who've already been selected.
Yeah. Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
you're
you have
not
hard work
Alfiria.
over here, and I hope you're on this side when we when we export the split
Well, now
screen. Because if
you're the
not,
one who gets to choose.
this over here,
You're the one
if the
who's
if the
gonna,
fucking if the
you're
program
gonna be
fucking
like, all
lets
right,
me,
let me let me
because I
move
don't need
that
to
over
send
there.
one more email to fucking IT about trying to get that shit under control. I'm fucking done with
Yeah.
those emails. But yeah, so either this side or this side, ladies and gentlemen. But he's on one. You have the hard work pays off over here, and you have natural talent
Yeah, no.
over here, both
Nope.
in philosophies and in practice. All right,
Makes zero
it
sense.
just is what it is. Now let's get to the praxis, because that shit was fucking wild.
Well, I'm glad we finally get to move to the praxis. That's the
Praxis.
last time I try to change to the next subject, because
Yeah,
every
I
time you're
wasn't
like,
fucking done.
yeah, nope, I got more. Nope,
I
wait,
got
hold on,
notes,
before we
nigga.
go that far. Nope, hold
I
on,
got
wait,
notes, nigga.
before we get to that,
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep. I'm
Um,
organized, motherfucker.
so like I said, he's getting his dick sucked by everybody in the school now because he just beat Julius.
I missed that scene, by the way, guys. I didn't see
And
that.
as everybody's
I
sucking him
cannot confirm.
dry, the
Gee,
AI bitch, which is
ugh,
where I was getting to way back
that's an
when,
aggressive suck. Sucking him dry, that is very aggressive,
they
sir.
were all sucking him dry. And then the
Fucking
AI bitch came up
Jesus.
and said, I want you on my team because you'd be a good asset to the team.
I don't think she came off
And if
that
you think
that
that I
bad.
like the team, then I think you're right because I like the team and I think you should be on it. That's how she was talking the entire time. That's
All
what you're
right.
attracted to. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Insane.
That's me. That's me
Over
right
Colette.
there.
Over Colette.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It
Um,
is a tough choice. It is a tough
but
choice.
I will give them credit. I love the moment in the anime, and I'm sure you love this moment too, where he walks into the room when she's like, "Here's the team," and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
motherfucker! The two most, the two people who hate me the most,
And this elf nigga who eventually I find
who
out
won't
won't
even
even
touch me." We're gonna keep
side up.
saying that. Who
All right,
cares? We're gonna
I
keep
want to get
saying
there
that
real
shit.
quick. I want to get there real quick for what I do want to add real quick before the praxis or when they start the praxis. How big of a disadvantage is it not to be able to absorb that monster shit in your wand?
What monster
Like that.
shit?
Remember when they kill a monster, they
Oh, the
absorb the
search.
essence in the wand? No,
Oh,
not this.
oh,
To
yeah, where he has
get
to
the
lug
proof.
it
And
along.
he has to fucking cut off.
Yes.
I was like,
He
God,
has to
that.
cut off a part to every. I was like, no, I
I
don't
was
know if
like,
you said that, but I was like, no wonder he has 500 points. He can't
yeah,
even when he
he can.
kills a bunch, he can't even lug them all.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I guess I'm only getting credit for half of these. No one else fits.
I guess
Sorry,
I'm only
guys.
getting 30.
Yeah, this nigga's been had enough credits to ascend the tower.
Yeah, he just can't
like,
carry them.
like
What
I
the
was
fuck?
like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, that's fucked up.
First thing
That's
that came to my
super.
mind was,
Yeah,
that's why he doesn't have that many points.
Yeah, the first thing I thought was, "Oh, that fucking sucks." I was like, "No
How is
wonder
that
this nigga's
fair?
stronger than everybody." I was like, "No one's ever had to carry a monster ever."
Yeah, and it really is full circle.
And then I
It
thought,
really is full circle because at the very end of this episode, I'm gonna explain why there.
"Yeah,
Hopefully, I can fucking connect
no, just
this.
do it now. Just get there now.
Um,
Just get there now."
very end of the fucking episode, the season.
Mhm.
Um, full circle moment for me was hearing that and then seeing so the fact that he can't fucking absorb things and then hearing Finn say, "You're not supposed to take in guys like that. You're supposed to
Yeah.
send them to me. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
hid this guy?" And
yeah.
it was like a full circle moment where I was like, this school probably's never even had a
No,
sword only person in it. He's
I
the
didn't think of
first
that at
ever
all.
sword only person in it. And I was like, holy shit.
Now, when you say that, do you mean the only one to truly make it that far, or the
No,
only
the
one to
only one
even
to be
ever attempt it?
enrolled.
Okay.
Because remember,
She
he's
did
like,
put him
why
through,
did
yeah.
you hide him? And she goes, well, he wanted to become a Magia Vanguard. He wanted to be um
A wand,
a
like I said in
wizard.
the first episode.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry.
No, he wanted you're a wizard. He wanted to be a wizard. So she was like, I just
Yeah.
wanted to see what would happen, even though he only had a sword.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So that's where I was like,
I just
holy
wanted
shit,
you to
he's the
clarify your
only
point
one
there.
ever.
Yeah.
At least
Um,
we don't know yet,
yeah.
obviously,
And
but
we'll
that's what
obviously
I
get
thought.
into, yeah, we'll get back into that. I
Full
wanted you to,
circle moment.
yep, yep, I wanted you to bring that around. With that being said, when they started after I realized I was a disadvantage, I was like, all right,
Mm.
that's a disadvantage. Also, I understand elves, you can't let boy touch you. Like you don't respect him, can't
That
let
no,
him
I
touch
can't
you.
understand that
I
at all.
but I don't understand it, but I like
It's a massive level of
that's the way it is.
disrespect.
That's the way it is, right? Like that's the way their culture is. Like, fine, I get it. You explained
I
it,
don't,
I
no,
get
not
it.
fine.
That's your culture.
Not fine.
Whatever, dude. With that being said,
Not cool.
with that being said, why don't you have him hand your food to fucking
I'll throw that
Liana?
shit on the ground.
Yeah, to Liana. And
Throw
or
that shit. Fuck
why
that.
wouldn't Liana carry his rations? Like this nigga said, just put him on the ground.
Yeah. That's
I was
exactly what I'm
like,
gonna do.
I was
And
like,
how does
wait.
smart ass Will not already know that? How does
I was
smart ass Will, who knows everything and knows all, not already know that elves don't touch people?
also, if that nigga told me, like, hey, I don't
Oh, we're
respect you, can't
fighting.
touch me.
I said,
No.
oh, hold on.
I hold on, let me take all 35 of these monsters off my back, nigga. I got a lot of
What'd
monster
you say?
pieces here.
You stretch.
uh yeah, no,
Let
I'm
me
not fighting
stretch.
him. I'm not fighting him. But the whole time, I am trying to touch him. The whole time. I'm just behind
Hey.
him. Like
Hey.
the whole time. He's gonna end up getting killed
Shh.
because he's always gonna be using search to try and figure out where the fuck I am.
Shh. Quiet.
That's how it would happen too. Even like you, I'd be like shh, right on his lips.
Ah!
It'd be a 2-finger shh. It'd be a
A
shh.
bum bump. He gave me a bum bump.
But the whole time, I'd be fucking trying to touch him nonstop.
Fuck that dude.
I would be doing that
I'd
all
fight
day.
him immediately.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see who touches you when we fight. Mm,
Ah,
I
that was very rusty of you. Just saying.
don't give a damn. We'll see how rusty it is when it connects.
God. Also, we get our first introduction with the headless nigga. Like right as they're starting off the practice.
Yeah, Kirigiri.
Did
That shit
you
was wild.
Kiro Geary.
Yeah,
Without the cool
that shit
shit?
was wild.
Kiro
Yeah,
Geary without the cool shit?
yeah.
Uh
That
also,
shit was wild, man. That was like fucking rated R in like in 3
did you
seconds.
wonder if he poops at
Nope.
all? That thought ever
No, I did
crossed your
not.
mind? Yeah, me neither. That's
Didn't
crazy.
wonder if he had
All right,
sex.
next subject.
Didn't wonder if he peed.
Yeah, I was watching. He was talking, and I was like, I wonder if this nigga takes poops. Like it was a genuine, like, first 3 thoughts.
I
Where's
thought you
his
said
head?
next topic.
Yeah.
You
I
said
go,
next
where's
topic,
his
and then
head?
you start talking about poop.
I, you know, it's
Did
what I
you
do.
hear that?
I did, yes, and I do that all the time. I
Did you do
contradict
that on
myself all the
purpose?
time.
Please
Yes, I
tell me
did
you didn't.
actually.
No,
I
you
did.
didn't.
No, I did on that one.
Oh
Uh,
my god, that was good.
yeah. So, these are legit. I wrote
Next
down my
topic.
first three. I wrote down my first
Next
three
topic.
thoughts. Okay.
Genuinely, he shitted himself. What?
No, so I literally after that I put my first three thoughts in order. I go, what happened to his head? How did he get like this? Was it a spell? Or is he like a being from another area?
That's a fair
How
question.
does he poop? Literally
Yeah,
in that order.
random,
That's what I thought.
random.
You
Do you have
don't
issues
think shit like
pooping?
that? No, I poop constantly. I poop
Is
like 3 or
that
4 times a day.
3 or 4?
Yeah, it's
I
wild.
poop twice.
Yeah, I poop
3 or 4.
minimum 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Yeah, I poop all the time. It's constant. Um Also, but yeah, that's all I thought of him. And to be honest, we didn't see a lot of them. They're
No,
with
very quick.
very
Very
little
little
explanation.
information.
Yeah,
Kind of feels like All for One. Um,
in what way?
just kind of don't know like a lot
Anything?
about him.
He just pops up, and
It's
you're
like
like,
you
oh,
kind
that's
of
clearly the
he
bad
had a
guy.
little brother. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, that's
Um,
clearly the bad guy.
he has unlimited corks.
Yeah, fucking.
Not much similar to these guys where they're a duo, right? That's an
Mm.
interesting aspect is that it's not just one guy. They didn't just introduce this almighty
Well, they're
one
part of a
power.
group, right?
Right.
That's the vibe you got. I
So,
can't remember if they said something exactly to make you know that, but it seemed like the way they were talking, they're part of like. No, they did
right.
say something. They said
And
we're part of the group that wants to destroy the fucking false wall or the
right,
false sky.
the
Yeah,
barrier.
yeah, yeah. So they did
And
say something. I didn't come up with that on my own genius and intellect,
right, and
even though I could have.
I'm sure you also realized probably not the final boss, right? Like they're
Yeah,
probably just pawns.
which is wild
Um
because this nigga was just
because
going
they're pretty
off with your
fucking
head.
right, and that rated R shit,
I didn't like
the
that.
whole
I didn't like that.
squeezing that
I
shit,
didn't like it.
random.
Didn't like it.
Did not think that they were gonna get that R rated that quickly.
Nope, didn't like it. Didn't
Never
think the
seen
show's
that.
the show has a lot of cheese in it.
Yeah.
I did not think I
It
would
was gonna
ever
get
be
that
a
rated R?
I didn't like it. I didn't like the creepy. I don't do creepy well. I don't handle that. I'm a tiny
Well,
guy.
and to go from like that cookie cutter, this show
Yep,
felt very cookie cutter for the most part,
it did. Yeah,
to kind of
yeah,
squeezing somebody's head off.
yeah. And then like yeah, and
Interesting.
even
I've never
after
seen
that,
that.
it was super cookie cutter. Cookie. I almost
Yeah.
said cookie.
Yeah, you're like, well, maybe hold on. Well, maybe I was just misreading the show and maybe it's gonna get more gore.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, not at all.
Right back
Yeah,
to where they left off.
yeah. Right back to where they left off, and then they get stranded. Now they're just slaying these beasts
And then
again.
when I'm jumping again. Sorry, but
No, go ahead.
even cookie, it was like random, right? Like you think there's gonna be a moment where that shit's gonna come back in, and then in the big moment where the big dude, the king of the Magi Evander, pulls
Right.
up,
Yeah, it
he
saves them.
fucking slams shit. All they do is just teleport away.
Yeah,
Like heads are about to get sliced, and he's
yeah.
about to
No,
just like come in
no, they
and
just disappear.
like beams are gonna go through their fucking ear, and it's gonna explode
Like
their
melt their
head or some
brain, and then
shit.
they're gonna
Yeah,
explode.
they're
Yeah,
gonna
just
melt
bleed brain
away.
out of their
No,
ears
a
and
big
shit.
light
No,
comes out of the ground. They fall
yeah,
through a hole.
yeah. Also, real quick, when they get stranded,
Go ahead.
did you hear Will casually just be like, "Yeah, I've been stranded over here. I've been stranded in dungeons over 100 times, nigga. It's no big deal."
I didn't casually hear that. No.
Yeah, because they said it casually. That's probably why you didn't catch it. It's because he
Yeah.
said it like it was like meaningless.
Really quick. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I got
And they
this. And he's
didn't
like, how are
react
you
to
so
it.
calm?
They must not have reacted to it.
Yeah, well, the elf was like, how are you so calm? He's like, man, I've been stranded in a dungeon hundreds of times, dog, at least 100 times. I was like, and then they just keep talking. I was like, wait a
Yeah.
tick.
There must not have been a reaction because I didn't
I was
catch
like,
it.
are we just gonna gloss over this real quick? We're just gonna be like, yeah, and then and then they all get split up, and fucking Scion's bitch ass. Why does Scion suck so much, dog? That nigga doesn't get along with anyone.
He's like the worst Sasuke of all time. He's worse than Sasuke.
I agree.
He's like playing that
Yeah,
secondary
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
challenge that's
yeah.
supposed to keep pushing the main character.
Yeah. That's exactly
He
what he's doing. Yeah,
sucks.
he's the worst. Dude, that nigga doesn't get along with Julius. That nigga doesn't get along with Will. Doesn't get along with Colette's fine ass. Nobody. Like
He
that nigga
listens to Colette's fine ass.
sucks. Yeah, well, I mean, who wouldn't? But he doesn't get
You.
along with her. Well, just because I like one more than the other doesn't mean I don't like the
What
other.
that means.
I don't think that's what that means.
That's
And
exactly what
then,
that means. Word for
and
word.
then they, when they ran into that fucking head guy, Colette and the AI bitch.
Liana?
Now
Yeah,
you got
AI
me calling
bitch.
her the AI bitch.
It
And I
fits,
didn't even,
doesn't it?
and I just it just
It
catchy.
fits, doesn't it?
It just catchy. It's
No,
easier.
it fits. You wouldn't have said it if it didn't fit.
Did you get Toga vibes from the AI dude or from the headless dude? Where he's like, "Oh, I love your heads. I
AI,
want."
dude.
See, now I just want to call everybody AI. See, look what you did. But he was like, I get it.
Kurogiri.
This is actually something I fucking hate in animes, where it's like he's a headless dude, and all he wants is your head. You know, Toga turns into people, so she wants to be them all the time. Like, oh, I want to meet your blood. I want you to be like Mr. Danny. I love this. I want to drink your blood and be
I
you.
don't know if that's the same
And
comparison to
I,
make
I mean,
her
it's blood,
drinking
but she
somebody's
wants to.
blood versus.
But that's not the part I'm saying they're like. They're like because it's like she wants to be somebody. He doesn't have a head, so he's like, "Ooh, I love your heads. I can't wait to use them and wear them and talk with them." I was like, "Fucking weird, dude." Also corny. I get it. You're fucking headless. You're a headless ghost. All your jokes are head related. Like all your quick wits are head related puns. Like fucking, you're better than this anime. Did you not catch that?
I caught it, but I don't
No,
really
you
have an
just
issue with it the way you have an issue with
yeah.
it. You
Fucking
seem like you
cheesy.
have
You're
a
better than this.
genuine.
It
Yeah,
bothers me. I've also watched a
I
ton
don't
more
care.
animes. So
There's a
things
lot
I
of
see
headless bitches out there, or what?
all the animes actually.
Mm,
All
that
the
makes
animes
sense.
have a headless
I
bitch.
haven't seen any other anime with a headless
Yeah,
bitch that
that
like
well
is
then you
is
haven't
like
seen any real animes, my friend. Because
that. I'm
all
talking
the
about.
animes
Can you let me finish? I'm talking about
never.
the ones that like are they all saying that they want heads or are they all just headless? Because Kurogiri's headless, right? But he doesn't walk around saying I want heads.
That is true. Also, they named the nigga Headless. My
Yeah,
name, he actually wrote out with his little fingy. My
headless.
name is Headless. I was
Yeah,
like, all right, okay, dude. We
that
can't,
really grinded your gears, huh?
we can't do any better than this, guys. It's like we
Yeah.
can't even call him
No,
Headless in
are
a
there
different
any other
language.
animes where they're searching for heads?
Nah, I don't fucking think so.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. You're just over exaggerating
That's what I do.
it.
We literally said this earlier. You're like, that's a lie. And I go, yeah, because I'm a liar. Liars lie.
Liars lie.
Why are
We
you?
don't know why liars
Yeah.
lie. Go get Cat Williams.
Because Shannon, that's what they gonna do.
Liars gonna lie. I don't know why liars
I read,
lie.
I don't know,
I
Shannon.
ran a
Maybe
40 and 4-2. It's like, all right.
yeah, I don't know, Shannon. I read, I don't know. I read maybe 3 books a day, Shannon. That's what I did.
For whatever reason, just to learn, just to learn
uh
more.
Duke, Duke, that fucking big ass alpha monster thingy. What kind of monster was that? Was
You
that like
talking
a
about the
big
final boss monster?
yeah, is that just a muscle bound bird? Is that what that
They're not.
was?
They haven't really gone into the dungeon like things yet. I don't even know what to call them. That's why I said things.
Yeah. Like
They
at first
haven't
I
really
saw it
explained
and I go, "Oh
anything.
shit, look at that dope ass dragon." And then I saw him fighting it and I go, "That's not a
The
dragon."
only thing we know about the dungeons is that the higher you go, the
The
worse they
harder it
get.
gets.
Right?
Yeah,
The
the
higher you
harder the
go.
monsters get.
They didn't say anything else. Have they said anything else about them?
The only thing they bring up is the Finn tribe taking people through the dungeon.
Guiding them.
Yeah. that we find out and they glance over.
Glance?
It does make me giggle. That's a lot of times when I mess up a word. It's like either delayed on your end or what, I'm not sure. But you don't start laughing till after I announce my correction or what I was about to say.
Yeah, I
But
tend to do that. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know how to
but
explain it.
but yeah, they just glance over the fact that the fucking this nigga went by the name of Finn, and there's a whole Finn tribe that just fucking takes people through the dungeon that apparently have no fucking magic.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get into that because that opens up a big ass window of like, what the fuck's going on here? And is he part of the gay dude or is because the
Yeah,
gay dude looks like a Finn to me?
we got to cover the sword shit. We got to cover the sword shit
Yeah.
because it turned
So,
this nigga Will into a comet. Like, did you not guys? It like turned him to like a big ball of fire and wind. It was fucking weird.
well, I don't know about him becoming one, but
He
like the
looked like a
aura
comet.
around him. I was about to
Yeah,
say, I don't know
he turned
about
into
that.
a comet, nigga.
Anyway, that dungeon shit. What did you think about them splitting them up? Do you think that was extra? Did you like that part before we get into him absorbing the wand and sword shit?
I don't. So,
Did you
I
think that was good
probably
writing?
no. And the reason,
Because
and
you know how they, you know why they did it.
yeah, I get
Put the
it.
personalities
Yeah,
together.
yeah. Um, and I knew like if you would have asked me before I saw it, I would have probably been pretty fucking close to the split
You
that
would
they
have
came up
thought that
with.
they. Oh,
Yeah, like
if I would have told you,
these
hey, they're
people.
gonna split that group. Who do you
Yeah,
think's together?
yeah, I would have been either I would have gotten it or
You
been
think they
really
would have put
fucking
the two
close.
girls together?
So that was I would have put
That was
Will
the
with the
one
nigga
where
that
I
wouldn't
was
touch
like,
him, and then I would have put Scion with fucking Colette.
yeah.
That's probably what I would have guessed.
Yeah.
And
I probably
Julius
would have
with the
guessed Will with Colette just because of the whole
oh,
relationship shit.
see, and that's why I thought they wouldn't. I was like, there's no way they're gonna make them accidentally split up and pair him with his best fucking friend in there out of the whole
I
group.
thought they
Fucking
were gonna.
odds. Um, but I think it was stupid in the fact that it it wasn't long enough to be meaningful.
Right.
Does that make
Mm.
sense?
Yeah. I mean,
It
the
was like an episode.
Will got the most, right? Will got the
Yeah,
most screen time with the elf
yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
And then
Nigga's soft
Colette, and
ass magic
then small time Scion and Julius, probably even smaller than Colette, and in regards to like meaningful time
in
on the
Liana.
screen.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I understood it, but I was like, this kind of whack.
yeah. Just leave them together, man. They
Yeah,
already have a
they're
decent
already
little
fucked
dynamic. Yeah, like they're already where they're not supposed to be. They're fucking. You could have just put them in there, and they would have been the same shit.
because you downplay the dungeon once you split their powers that much. Like the dungeon should
What do
have
you mean?
fucked you up real quick if you're only
Okay.
with two people.
Yeah, yeah,
From
yeah,
how they framed it, right? They
yeah.
framed that as like, holy shit,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to die now that we only have two and two and two and two. You're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to have six,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So I
Yeah,
thought
I
that
didn't
was,
care
it
about
kind of
that.
ruined that.
Yeah, yeah, and then
Anyway,
yeah, and then you
that's
got the
why I brought that
fucking
up.
yeah. You're good. You're good. I get it. I get why you brought that up. Yeah, I didn't care for it. And then
Yeah.
fucking Duke comes. They fucking fight Duke. Fucking Will turns
One
into
and
a comment.
sword.
They show Will's backstory, I think, where he's a
That's what I was
fucking
like. Is he a
baby.
baby? And is that Finn? Gotta be Finn, right?
It looked like Finn.
But then why did Finn say at the end,
Like
why did you
I didn't.
hide him?
Yeah, why'd you hide him? I should have. He would have
Bitch,
known.
weren't you there when he was a toddler?
Yeah. Also,
I'm fucking
who
confused.
who is this bitch that had him? You know
That
what I
was
mean?
holding him.
Yeah. Who is
Was that a
she?
younger version of the wizard, bitch?
I doubt it,
But
but I don't.
you never know.
But you don't know. I was very
Maybe
upset
that
with
was
that.
her daughter.
Yeah.
She's her grandpa or grandma. She's his grandma.
Yeah. See, this is
Jesus
one where
Christ.
I was like,
There's
okay, I
something there.
understand. There's only one season out, so I can't be super mad about it.
I'm not mad about it. They
But
left a lot of open doors.
yeah, but I was like, y'all, if you're gonna fucking sprinkle this in the first season and then end it with Finn being like, "Hey, what the fuck, nigga?"
You
Then
told me.
I this better be season
just
2.
just know I'm gonna sprinkle my shit in there. That's what Finn said. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you get away with this, but just know I'm gonna sprinkle some shit.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll be around, nigga." That shit made me giggle. She was like, "Well, he's determined to be a fucking Vander. He wants to be a wand."
And the whole time
And
I'm thinking, that bitch could kill you in 3 seconds. You're just a guide. You can't be
nigga,
coming around here making
your
demands.
greatest skill is walking, dog.
Your greatest skill is talking, nigga.
You are literally a line leader. The same job I had in 2nd grade.
You're a Boy Scout leader, bitch. You ain't
Also,
nothing but a Boy Scout.
11 dead professors.
Damn.
Damn.
A lot.
11
I
dead
felt like that was a
professors.
lot.
Yep. I heard that number too. I was like,
Thing that pissed me
fuck.
off the most about that number, Comedy Hashira,
What is that? It's another meaningless number because we don't know how many fucking, like the credits, we don't know how many fucking professors there are and shit, or what?
no, we didn't see one die.
You know what? Fuck, I didn't even think of that. We did not see
Ruined it.
one. Not a one. Wow.
Bullshit.
That's fucked up. I saw some of them dead.
Did the
That
11
nigga was talking with a couple of them. That was a
did
little
the
fucked.
would have been cool to see him kill him?
I mean, I would prefer to have seen someone else kill him because all that nigga was doing was this to try and kill people. So that wouldn't have been cool at all. That would have been boring. But I would have
But
liked to see somebody kill him.
again, death needs the importance of death in anime. What did we talk about?
I don't remember. It's a long, long time ago. Are you gonna enlighten me? Or was
It's
it a
important.
rhetorical?
It
It a
was rhetorical.
Oh. It's important, I remember. It's important.
That was our general thesis. Bless. Jesus. At least it wasn't as bad as
Oh
your
no,
old
I've
ones.
gone cross-eyed. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that was a little disappointing not seeing any of the
Yeah.
11 die
That was disappointing.
because it
The
takes away
way
from it. It
Yeah,
takes
it
away
does.
from
It
it.
does take away from the deaths. Uh Now, real quick, if I'm Will and I was given an option between the swords and wands, I'm picking the wands all day because they seem like they got the better bitches.
What do you mean?
Something tells me that
Colette's obsessed with him.
if I pick the sword side, like Finn kind of looks like Rusty. I bet they all, because Finn does look
They
like
just be
Rusty.
fucking each other.
I bet they all just fucking each other like that. Like
Is
something,
that weird?
my gut is telling me that the wands have the bitches.
Is that weird that I thought immediately
That Finn was fucking Rusty.
Finn is Rusty's clan is Finn's clan, clan is gay.
That is
Immediately.
odd. That is odd. I did.
Immediately. Then I saw him with the baby, and I was like, "Wait, hold on, is he grooming?
Is he grooming?
uh,
Oh man, I will say
gay,
I
gay,
did
gay."
really think because they kept sprinkling in Rusty, being like, "Oh, like saying shit about wand and swords too." So I definitely did think that Rusty is part of the Finn shit because I wrote that down in
And is
there.
like a secret agent.
Yeah, but also I never thought they were like some fucking underground gay clan
I
that
also
you thought.
don't know why. I also don't know why.
Did not get
Because
there.
part of me thinks that Rusty's like doing it to protect Will from the whole situation versus like actually be like gay in love. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
Like part of me also thinks that uh Rusty's just trying to keep him from like falling in love with someone so that he has a bigger purpose in what his ultimate
To
purpose
keep
is
him from
because he's a
because
secret
maybe
agent. You know what
well
I mean?
and maybe his purpose is like he's got to die eventually. which
Yeah,
is
or
why
something.
he's keeping.
Something.
So he's not
To
even
keep him on that purpose, he's trying to cut.
so you're saying Rusty may not be trying to fuck. Rusty may be trying to keep Will from fucking.
Correct. And like just doing that with Colette because Will still doesn't know he's gay, right? Will doesn't know.
Why don't they just cut off his
Will
balls?
just thinks, oh, this is a close friend of mine who's my roommate.
Yeah,
And he was like making it known to Colette only. So that's where it's like there's a part of me that
yeah,
thinks maybe he's just trying to like cut his affections off
yeah.
for a greater purpose.
Maybe I didn't think that at all. I still
You
don't
think he's
think
straight
that.
up gay?
I think he's trying to fuck Will for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, I think that's
interesting.
just happened. I
Hey,
still think he's part of the
comment
tribe.
down below. Comment down below. Do you think Rusty's really trying to fuck him, or do you think he's trying to like protect
Yeah,
him?
I still think he's part of the tribe.
He's got to be. He looks just
He's.
like that dude.
I still think that's a thing,
He looks just like him.
but I think he's also trying to fuck Will.
You think he's also gay?
Yeah, I think he's trying to fuck Will for sure.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
think he's gay?
anime's a little more fluid than gay or straight. It's a little fluid. It was Hollywood.
So he could fuck a girl
Everybody a
as
little
well?
gay. Yeah, yeah. Everybody a little gay, man. It's
I don't know.
Hollywood.
I don't
I
know.
think it's
I
like
think he might be all the way gay.
I mean I don't think
Ain't
it's
nothing wrong
worth a
with that.
debate. Yeah, it's whatever. But like fucking, I don't think I can label that because we don't know.
I think
Rusty
we know.
Rusty might just be. I mean, we know for sure he's trying to fuck a dude right now. So you could argue that, but
Colette's right in front of him.
maybe they get something going. I don't know, man. Animes are getting weird. Animes are weird, dog. So who knows? Who knows? That being said, my final
Awesome
thought on
dynamic.
this,
Final
as we're
thoughts.
wrapping this up,
1
my
through
final
12.
thought. You actually made me start thinking about the timing on shit. Like when I
Mm-hmm.
hear shit or when they bring shit up, they start talking about the secret order when he's in there and he's like, hey, they're supposed to be with us. That's when they start talking about the secret order, and I go, fucking the timing. All of a sudden now there's a secret order that's
Mm-hmm.
always been existed that
Mm-hmm.
we've never heard about ever once, not
Mm-hmm.
even like in lore,
We
but
didn't even
all of
hear
a
about that
sudden,
Magia Vander King. But go
yep,
ahead.
yeah, like all of a
Continue.
sudden we fucking hear about this shit. I was like, what stupid fucking timing. What stupid fucking timing.
We didn't hear about the Magia Vander King until right before they're about to die.
Yeah, I was like, "Who's this old
That's
nigga?"
the dumbest fucking timing I've ever seen because he's supposed to be the
Uh,
Mage King.
Yeah, holding up the fucking
Black
sky and
Clover
shit.
nigga.
Yeah, Wizard King.
Wizard King.
There you go. We're gonna eventually be able to have a montage on every time you get the Wizard King wrong because you call it something different every time.
The motherfucking Soul King. I mean,
Yeah,
the motherfucking Mage King.
yeah, but yeah, I've really started to pay more attention to that ever since doing this because that bothers you so much, and I was like, now I'm very upset about it because you've changed the way I've watched a couple of things. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. I wouldn't have caught this 6 months ago. Fuck you. This wouldn't have
It's
bothered me at
stupid.
all. And
Fuck
now I'm
them.
like, why would they bring that up now, you fuck faces?
Yeah. Assholes.
But all
Yeah.
right. Anything else? Anything you want to add before we get out of
Yeah,
here?
no, just great anime. I like the way they left it because it was like a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
open doors. I don't know what the fuck Will as a baby is. I don't know. The big question is who's that goddamn baby?
Yeah. Who is that goddamn baby? Because we still don't even know for sure it's Will. I mean, it is, but we don't know for sure.
Right. I mean, it
Yeah.
could be the red baby from AOT, but
Fuck that red
anyway,
baby, dude.
anyway, uh
Yeah. We
yeah,
appreciate you
great
guys.
anime. Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
As always, a real friend tells a friend. Please
Yes,
make sure
sir.
you like, subscribe, comment
Comment,
below.
comment, comment.
Yep. All right, guys. This is the Comedy Hashira.
Blackie Chan.
We out.